to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a sit down video, y'all. So what inspired me to kind of do this video was I saw that Keesha Kaylee got engaged to her boyfriend and the father of her children, Jeremy. So I was like, you know what, let me just do a little sit down video. So basically in my video today, I'm going to talk about people changing. Reason being is that Jeremy talked a whole lot in his proposal video about how he has changed and how Keesha made him change or whatever for the better. So y'all, I got 3 different perspectives on people changing. The first one I'm going to go over is basically how I feel, and when I talk to my mom, she kind of feels the same way about it. So my perspective that I have always followed is people don't change, or men, women, whomever in the relationship, they don't change. So from my experience, having been cheated on, things like that in relationships, I just feel like a person can't come back for that. People cannot change. So, you know, that's just what I've seen in other people's relationship. Usually if they have cheated on you one time or cheated on whomever once, they're going to continue to do that. That is a character flaw. I really feel like cheating is a character flaw. It is a part of that person's personality, is a part of who they are. So they rarely can change. Perspective number 2, and I'm like, is life trying to show me perspective number 2? And I say that because I have been seeing this everywhere. I logged on to Facebook on yesterday. I was feeling some type of way. So perspective number 2, when I logged on to Facebook after feeling down or whatever, it said, if he's not changing, then you are not the person he wants. Or I wrote it down, y'all, in here. So let's see. If he's not changing, it's because you're not who he wants, is perspective number 2. So with perspective number 2, I'm like, very interesting, because I have kind of seen that one play out with people as well. Not so much as them perspective number 1, which, you know, they don't change at all. I've seen perspective number 2 in action as well, where the guy would leave one girl and then meet a new girl and give that girl or that woman everything his first girlfriend or wife asked him for. You know, be it the quality time, the vacations, the doing better with the kids, helping out more, marriage. Whatever it was he didn't give to that first woman, he met somebody else and gave it to them. So that's kind of what perspective number 2 is suggesting, is that that first woman or whomever he was dating before, he didn't want to give those things to that person because he does not really want them. So this perspective kind of is giving out the vibe of, you were good enough for him at that moment in that time for whatever reason, but he was waiting on somebody better. Basically, he was keeping his options open. He was waiting on somebody better. So when he found that person he felt like was better than you, he moved on to them and on to that person, and he was able to give them everything so easily because that's the person he really cared about and he really wanted and who he really saw himself with. Now, hey, that may be true. I don't know. It is possible for people to change for who they want, I guess. Again, that's not my perspective on it. That's just another way of me looking at the idea of someone changing in a relationship, or why they would do what they did. Like, why would you cheat on this person but get somebody else and, you know, you're a totally different person. Now, I have heard the saying of people do different things, or different people bring out different things in you. So me, I feel like I'm the same in whatever environment you put me in. I may do things a little bit differently depending on who I'm around, but I'm basically the same person. I'm a loving, caring person, and I'm just like that, period. But I just feel like if you are a downright dirty person, and I mean like cheating on this woman, hitting on this woman. I just feel like that's who you are, and you're going to be like that with everybody. Now, one thing I also see is that people are great pretenders. So you may be able to pretend that you have changed when you get this new person, because you don't really want them to see you for who you are up front. So it may look like on the outside that that person has changed, but they actually have not. So that kind of brings me to perspective number 3. It, on the outside, it looks like that person has changed, and yes, they may have given the new person those things that the other partner wanted. However, again, let's put things into perspective. We don't know what these people are dealing with every single day in their daily lives, right? So it looks like, oh, he moved on, he's happy with this woman, he married her, why he didn't marry me, or why he didn't do this for me, or why he didn't do that for me. You don't know what that woman is going through or dealing with or putting up with that man to get the things that she has. She may have to compromise her own personal morals and values to please him, for him to give her these things. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people that will sacrifice their morals and ethics just to please that other person. It's a lot of people that will put up with being mistreated, beat on, cheated on, humiliated in front of their friends, family, on social media. They will put up with all of that just for the sake of saying, I got a man or I got a husband. It's people that will do some low down, nasty, dirty things to keep a man or to keep a woman. So while on the outside it may look like, oh, he changed for her, you don't know what that woman is going through. That woman might be getting cheated on every night. That man might not even be coming home. But when they get on social media, they're going to post the good side. When you see them out in public, it may look like they're having the time of their lives. But when they get behind closed doors, that woman could be crying every night over that man. You don't know what's going on. So just because, yeah, he may have moved on, yeah, he may have married this woman, that does not mean that that person has truly changed. We don't know. The reality of it is, it looks good on the outside. We don't know what's going on in the inside, okay? So that's my third perspective. Look good on the outside. We don't know. We don't know what that person has sacrificed to get that relationship. We don't know what they got to give up to keep that relationship going. A lot of times you have one-sided relationships where if the woman didn't fight for the relationship or stay in the relationship, there would be no relationship, because the man out here doing whatever he wants to do, and the woman is the only one that's trying to keep it together at home or whatnot. So you just don't know. So you have to be careful when you are judging someone's relationship from the outside looking in, because we don't really know what they are going through. So, which take me back to Keesha and Jeremy. Congratulations on your engagement. I did like 3 videos about them years ago, y'all, when they were going through their little drama. He spoke a lot about God and, you know, putting God first in their life, and how Keesha gave him his 3 daughters, and she's such an amazing woman, and how he has changed so much for Keesha. First of all, I'm going to say this. It's cool to change, but you don't change for somebody else. You got to dig deep down within yourself and change for you. This is why I have a hard time believing that people can change. Now, everybody have their own ideas and perspectives on it, which is why I gave those 3 different perspectives on change. I still feel like you are who you are, grown adults. We can mold children into being what we want them to be. Grown adults, it's hard to change them. But if they do change, that little slight chance that they do change, they have to want to change. He spoke a lot about Keesha changing him, Keesha being patient with him, and, you know, allowing him time to basically, I guess, grow and all that. Women should not have to put up with all of this drama and stress from a man before the man realizes this is the woman I want. And I see a lot of that as well, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Why do I have to be cheated on, beat on, And all of this stuff for you to finally say, and have 5 babies for you to finally say, oh, this is an amazing woman. I love this woman. That woman was the same woman when you met her 3 years prior, or however amount of time y'all been dating. You met that woman. She was who she was at that point. Why do you have to drag her through all of this stuff and realize after 10 years, for some of these people or longer, oh, this is who I want to be with? I'm going to tell you why. A lot of them done ran out of game, done played themselves out in the community. You done ran through every woman out here, so now nobody else want to deal with you but that woman you had waiting and dragging along for 10 years. She's the only one that's willing to accept you. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. He done been all out running around in the community with everybody else and want to circle back around to the good woman that he knew she always was. And of course, while y'all are dating and going through issues, he gonna make it out to be like you the worst thing in the world. You the reason why he cheating. You the reason why he hitting on you. You the reason why he's doing this and that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. You cannot make anybody do anything they don't want to do, okay? If that man want to cheat, he gonna cheat. If that man want to hit on you, he gonna hit on you. The only person that can stop these things from happening is you getting up and walking away. As long as you stay there, you are allowing it to happen. Get up and get out. And I know everybody can't just get up and get out. I'm not that insensitive or that clueless to life, because I know what I had to do for myself. But make a plan, get that plan in action, try to get yourself out, because people only do what you allow them to do. If I don't like the way somebody's treating me, guess what? I don't gotta stay with them. I can just go, okay? Let somebody else deal with it, because that's somebody else's problem. Like I said, my perspective is they don't change. That's just who they are. So guess what? They're going to go to that next person, no matter how good it look on the inside. Because remember, you was in that relationship with them at one point, and guess what? Everything was looking good, right? Yeah. Like, I had somebody tell me, oh my God, you just have everything. Everything is so perfect. Had no idea all the little things I was going through. I thank God I never been through no physical abuse, and I hope that's something I never had to experience and my children never had to experience. But I have been through some other things in relationships, and from the outside looking in, it looked like we had it all and everything was perfect, and it absolutely was not perfect, okay? Because nobody is perfect. So just get yourself together. Focus on you. You don't have to stay nowhere when you're not loved and you're not wanted, okay? I would tell my children the same way, so I'm going to tell my friends that. Get up and go. All right, y'all. So anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about that. I hope I wasn't too all over the place when kind of giving my perspective on, do people change or not? Has Jeremy actually changed? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. If he hasn't changed, I don't think Keesha will care anyway. She is going to stay with him because she wants to be married. There's a lot of women out there that just want to be married so bad. They're going to put up with anything that the man gives them. They just going to take it for the sake of being married. So, you know, I guess we'll see y'all. So I'll be watching. I'll be looking at their channel, seeing what's going on. Because I thank y'all for listening to my little rant today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all on the next one. Self-love, friends. Bye, friends.